Hey everyone, today we're going to be focusing on quadratic equations for the PSSA. And when solving a quadratic equation, you want to write the equation so you have a 0 on one side and you want to solve for the variables. To do this, you factor out any common factors and factor using a factoring method that you've learned from your math teachers. Here's an example. Okay, so now we're given the problem x squared minus 6x equals 16. First, what you want to do is subtract 16 to the left side, so you get a 0 on your right. And don't forget when you're solving these that if there are any factors that can be factored out to do that, but since there aren't any in this equation, we can go right ahead and factor. And what I do is I think of the factors of 1, which are just 1 and 1, and then the factors of 16, which can be 1 and 16, 2 and 8, or 4 and 4. And then since you have a negative 6 in the middle, when you multiply these two, when you add or subtract the factors together, you want to get a negative 6. So we know that negative 8 plus 2 is negative 6, so we can use those values whenever you're factoring. Negative 8 and positive 2. And don't forget to set it equal to 0. And then you want to set each part equal to 0. So add the 8 and subtract the 2, and you get your final answer. Okay, so to wrap up with quadratic equations, you want to make sure that you set your equation equal to 0, factor out any common factors, and proceed to use the whatever quadratic method that you learned, whether it be the AC method or quadratic equation. And good luck on the PSSAs.